All right, welcome back. Back at the same rink we had this morning. A little bit delayed start. Sorry for the late start on the broadcast, but the other games are running behind, so we're just getting started for our 4:30 game, and it's about 5 o'clock right now. Playing the Pekin Dragons. Dragons out of a town called Pekin, Illinois, just south of Peoria. Pekin controls the face-off. Jumps in the zone quickly, but picked right off after they jumped in the zone there by Owings. Mavs bring it in, comes over to Hargadine. Hargadine makes a move, trying to get to the net. One-handed, can't get a good stick on it. Spins around, shot blocked by a defender. Loose puck, trying to be covered by the goalie. Can't quite stuff it in. Finally blow it dead there with 11:37 remaining. Mavs will do a quick change here. Keep the legs fresh. Good start here by KC with 2 wins, 16 goals forward, only 3 goals against in their first 2 games. See if they can keep it up here against the Dragons. Mavs control the face-off, bring it back to the point for Stevenson. Stevenson chips it ahead. Although Dragons pick that pass off and dump it in the neutral zone. They're streaking down the left side. Leith is back with Stevenson. Good back check there by Wisner. Send him into the corner. Shot high. Stutzer blocked it. Stevenson swiped it out to the corner. Leith picks it up and sends it up to Wisner off the boards. He poked it around a defender. Wisner's got Busher streaking. They're both onside over the blue line. Wisner looking to backhand over to Busher right in front. Busher at the backhand. Another second attempt, and he gets it in. Busher from his knees. 2 hands on his knees, I should say, around the goalie on the far side to make it 1-0 KC. Great play there by Wisner to draw all the attention to him. Passed it back up into the crease. Riley had a couple cracks at it. The goalie made a save on the first few, but Busher kept swinging. Got that one in. That makes it 1-0 on the goal by Busher from Wisner. 10:57 remaining in the first. Good quick start there by the Mavs. Busher with the goal. Line change. Brown in at center. Kegler and O'Brien on the wings. Puck chipped ahead by the Dragons up over the blue line and into the zone. They try to center it, but Kegler's there to intercept that pass. Kegler turns the other direction. He's got Brown streaking with him. Kegler's forced into the boards. Has that puck taken away, but Brown takes it right back. Tries to send it around the ref. He does. He gets it around a ref and a defender. Brown goes to the top of the circle. Backhands it into a chest of a defender. Another backhand. It's poked around behind the net. Puck caroms into the corner, and the Dragons come away with it. Dragons streak right through a lot of traffic, 1-on-1. Phillips is back. Phillips plays the puck, sends it into the corner. Good poke check there by Phillips. Interrupt that play. Centering pass picked off by O'Brien. Good defensive play there by the Mavs. Interrupt that rush. They chip it ahead to Kegler. Kegler streaking out with O'Brien. Backhand pass intercepted, but it's poked ahead there by Heffernan comes over the blue line. He's in the zone. He's forced to the outside, looking for a shot. Forced to the outside, doesn't get a shot off. Gets tripped up, loses the puck, but he's still in a battle back there behind the net. Kegler in support. But the Dragon comes in late and picks up the puck and goes the other direction. Phillips and O'Brien back on D. 3-on-2 rush here. Phillips moves over to take the man. Sliding puck into the crease for Stutzer, who slides that into the corner. Another pass back to the slot. Slow shot covered up by Stutzer there. With a stoppage in play with 9:31 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Mavs. Face-off controlled by Hargadine right off the drop. He skates through one defender, one more to beat, plays it around him to the far side, just a little too far. Gonna take a high shot over the crossbar, hits the glass behind the net, caroms into the corner. I think that's Phillips there on the wing. No, that's Hodgson on the wing, or on the point, I should say. Hodgson keeps it in, gets it up over to Hargadine. Hargadine takes a shot, leg pad save. It's kicked away. Hodgson sends it back in deep. Caroms off the boards by the ref. Mullins is there, just out of his reach, and the Dragons tip it up and over the blue line, and they clear the zone. Hodgson chips it back to Dungy. Dungy circles around at center ice, sends it over to Hargadine on the far boards. Hargadine's got to chip it ahead of a defender to maintain possession. He puts the brakes on, evades the defender, trying to make a move to get it back to Dungy, but the Dragons pick it off. Long outlet pass out of the reach of everybody. Should be an icing call as it crosses the red line, and they'll blow the whistle. About 8.5 minutes remaining in the first. We'll face it off back in the Dragon zone. Face-off controlled by Wisner after it bounced around on a few sticks. Understall hustles after it on the boards. Sends it all the way over across the ice, looking for Owings. Just out of his reach, though, and the Dragons cleared up the point. Heff keeps it in. Sends it over to Wisner. Wisner comes down the sideboards, looking for some room to operate here. Pulls it around, toe drag, evades a defender. Creates some more space for himself. Circles around, looking for somebody to be open. Just buying some time here. Another circle by Wisner, who go back into the corner. He gets tripped up, maintains possession though. Understall comes in support. Wisner still has it on his stick. Good pass across ice there, looking for Owings. Just out of his reach, bounced off his stick, but Leith is there. Leith will bang it back into the corner. It goes around where Owings will chase after it. Owings picks up the loose puck in the corner. Dragons try to poke it ahead, but it doesn't get past Wisner. He picks up the loose puck in the circle. Shot just wide. Goes past the goalie, never made it on net. Slides all the way up to the point where Understall is there. Understall keeps it in. Good play by Understall to keep the play alive. Still in the zone. Dragons do chip it out eventually just over the stick of Leith. It comes back where Heff will pick it up. Heff chips it up the sideboards, trying to get it ahead to Leith. Leith chips it ahead. It's returned by the Dragons. We're back and forth here as Leith chips it ahead, looking for Wisner. Mavs are onside. Owings jumps over the blue line. But the Dragons end up clearing it. They'll come the other direction. Leith and Heff are back. Good rush here by the Dragons on the outside. They try to get a shot off, but Wisner forces him into the side. Shot never made it on net. Dragons end up with the puck. Centering pass. Interrupted there by Understall. Never got a shot by the Dragons. They try to clear it back to the point, but it goes out of the zone. Dragons chip it ahead, looking to get a pass there for a rush in, but just out of the reach of their winger. Leith chips it out. Leith trying to play it up the boards over to Understall, back and forth. Offsides as the Dragons are in the zone. 6:33 remaining in the first period. Face-off coming up. Mavs control the face-off. They chip it ahead over the blue line. They'll dump and chase after it. Busher goes hard into the corner. Trying to pick up the puck. Chipped ahead of him, though, but Brown is there. Brown picks up the loose puck. Shot, glove save by the Dragons goalie. Good quick shot there by Brady. A wrist shot to the glove side. Face-off controlled by the Dragons. They try to chip it back. Picked up, though, by Kegler. Kegler picks up the loose puck. Shot wide, leg pad save. Busher with the backhand. Just outside the net. Thought he had a shot there and just got it behind the net. Good attempt there. Looked like that might have stayed in. Hodgson tried to keep it in the blue line. I don't know that crossed over, but ref said it did. Offsides is the call. Just over 6 minutes remaining in the first. Line change for the Mavs. O'Brien comes in with Dungy and Mullins. Leith and Stevenson on D. Mavs control the face-off. Dungy plays it ahead over to O'Brien. O'Brien chips it over the blue line. Dragons kick it right back out, though. It comes back to Stevenson in his own zone. He sends it up the neutral zone, just out of reach of the Mavs players. Dragons return the favor and dump it back in the KC zone. Leith is there to play it up the boards, looking for Dungy. Doesn't quite get out. Intercepted by a Dragons player. Shot doesn't get through the traffic. Blocked there by, might have been O'Brien or maybe Stevenson. Didn't get through, never made it to Stutzer. Puck chipped ahead, comes up to Dungy. Dungy's got some room to operate here. He's trying to get around the last defender. He gets it over to Mullins. Mullins looking for a pass back to Dungy. Sauce pass, couldn't get over the last stick. Good attempt there by Mullins to try to get it up and over the defender's stick. Couldn't get it over to the crease, though. Good back check there by O'Brien. Dungy there in support as well, but Dragons come away with it. They make a move, they get around. Shot coming, glove saved by Stutzer. Great shot. You could hear the glove up here in the broadcast booth. You could hear Max make that save. They shot it right into the mitt. He hung onto it. No rebound. Face off controlled by the Mavs. They'll chip it ahead, trying to get it out of the zone. Hef sends it just over the blue line. Dragons chip it ahead, but still a couple folks in the zone there, so offsides is the call. Mavs control the face-off. They win it back to Hef. Hef plays it up to Hargadine. Hargadine's got Weisner, and I think that's Owings on the wing. Yep. Hargadine makes a little move, creates some space for himself, but it's poked away at the last second by the Dragons. They'll come the other direction. They clear the zone. We get a penalty here on Hargadine as he checked the player that took the puck from him, and refs are going to call that delayed penalty as soon as the Mavs touch it up here. Weisner touches the puck up, and Hargadine will go off. 4:40 remaining. Mavs will be on the penalty kill. Dragons control the face-off, trying to get a centering pass. Doesn't get through the traffic. Not sure who that was. Somebody played it off their belly there. Might have been Brown. Looks like Brown played it off his belly. Good pass over to the back door, but couldn't get a handle on it. No shot from the Dragons. Weisner plays it ahead around the defender on the boards. Weisner streaking ahead. Short-handed opportunity here as he rushes in. He goes across the crease, tries to tuck it around, and that was across the line, it looked like. But no, might have been right on the red. Oh, great attempt there by Weisner. The puck went just sitting on the crease, didn't get all the way across, so they waved it off. Phillips plays it up the boards, trying to get it out over the blue line, up to Weisner. He does. Weisner comes away with it. We'll do it again. Looks like the same play. Weisner streaking ahead, forced to the outside. He'll go across the crease again. Tried to play it off a Dragon stick, but they picked it off, didn't carry him into the net. That was a good attempt there by Weisner. He fired it into a Dragon stick, hoping for a deflection. They picked it off. Long shot up to Stutzer, and he'll cover that up. We'll get a face-off here with 3:38 remaining. Dungy over there in a battle, trying to bring it around the boards. Trying to clear it out. Doesn't get through, though. Kept in at the point by the Dragons. Dragons make a good move, trying to get a shot. Lazy, slow shot. Just trickles across the crease into the corner. O'Brien's there. Tries to get it up the sideboards and out of the zone. He does clear it. Dragons reset at center ice. Passing attempt over to the winger. It's poked away by Dungy. Leaf sends it back up for Dungy. A little too far. Icing is the call there. We'll send it back to the Mavs zone. 3:09 remaining. Mavs are back at full strength. Yep, not sure what that discussion was about there by the opposing coach, but the referee was clarifying something for him. Face-off was back down in the Dragon zone for some reason. I'll have to get clarification on that later. O'Brien with a shot. Off a shin guard, goes into the corner. Loose puck picked up by Dungy. Another centering pass over to O'Brien. Understall there in support, but it's poked away at the last second by the Dragons. They rush the other direction. Stevenson, the last man back. Shot coming from the Dragons. Stick save by Stutzer. Kicks it in the corner. Good job by Stutzer to turn it away before they had a chance to have a second shot. Goes back to the left D. Another shot. Doesn't get through the traffic. Good job by the Mavs to keep that out of the goal. Picked off there, though, by the Dragons. They keep the play alive into the corner. Understall runs back in the corner, picks it off, returns the favor. He's going to send it up to Dungy. Doesn't get through the traffic. Pass never made it to Dungy. Picked off by the Dragons. Good hard shot. Goes off the side of the net. Shot right through the crease. Dragons pick up the rebound. Dungy chips in there, jumps in front and interrupts that pass, I should say. Chips it ahead to himself. Pulls back. He's got some room here. Shot from Dungy right into the belly of the goalie. No rebound. Good hard shot by Carter there. He intercepted that pass, just got his blade on it and tipped it around the defender. Chased after it, had a chance for a shot there. Put a good shot on it, I should say, but no rebound. Mavs try to get a quick centering pass, but it's poked away by the Dragons. Dragons ended up high off the glass and into the neutral zone. They'll chase after it. Heff and Phillips are back on D. Heff plays the man, interrupts that pass, pokes it away from him. Good play there by Phillips. They try to center it, doesn't get to the traffic, and Kegler will come the other direction. Kegler's got Busher. Kegler over to Busher. Busher and Kegler streaking in 2-on-3. Busher gets it poked into the boards on the side. He stays with it, sends it into the corner. Over to Kegler. We're going to get a delayed penalty here on the Dragons. Try to keep the play alive a little bit. But Busher got checked into the boards. There'll be a penalty here on the Dragons. Now Mavs will be on the power play. Mavs on the power play, going with Hargadine. Wisner on D. Brown takes the face off. Over to O'Brien. Dungy on the left wing. Shot coming from Hargadine. Goes off the helmet of the Dragons player. He rattled his head a little bit after he took that shot. Centering pass, and he scores! Great pass there from Dungy. That was O'Brien that put it in. Great pass from Dungy to O'Brien. And they immediately capitalize on the power play. That makes it 2-0 KC. That was a great pass there. Right on the tape. Good look, found the open man. Dungy to O'Brien makes it 2-0 Mavs. KC looking to go 3-0 if they can win today. That'll put them squarely in the championship tomorrow, which would be at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Puck trickles back to Leith after the face-off. Leith tries to poke it around the sideboards, but Dragons jump right through that and get a centering pass. Turned away, though. Owings was there to interrupt that. Got a little shot towards Stutzer on that, but he covers it up for the rebound. It's like the clock is running for some reason. Now they stopped it. I'll let mine run down to 1:02, which is where the arena stopped their clock. Just over a minute remaining in the first period here. Good start for KC. Face off one. Back into the corner by Wisner. Puck chips ahead back to Wisner, and he's got it himself. He'll come up the sideboards. He can fly. He's got around the last couple defenders. Shot looking for the far side. Covered up. No rebound. Good hard shot right into the glove of the Dragons goalie, and he hung on to it. Face off in the Dragon zone. Face off won by the Mavs. That comes back to Hargadine. Blocker save. Good hard shot by Hargadine. He sent it off the blocker just on the left side of the net there. Busher's in the corner in a battle, trying to free it up and get it over to Understall. Dragons chip it out, though, and the Mavs will reset. They send it back to Phillips. Phillips resets, sends it long, cross-ice pass to Hargadine. Good look from Phillips to Hargadine. Hargadine turns his man around again, makes a good move. Looking for a shot here. Glove save. Good shot there by Hargadine. Stevenson comes in to keep the play alive. He chips it up to Hargadine. Good job by the Mavs to keep it back on the zone. Phillips had floated back to center ice just in case, but now he comes back to the left point. Shot by Hargadine wide on the right side. Glove save by the Dragons goalie. We'll do a face-off with 12 seconds remaining in the first. Maybe a chance for one more shot here if they win the face-off. Understall gets it to Busher. Kicked out by the Dragons defender, though, at the crease before the Mavs had a chance to get a shot on it. Comes up to the blue line and out of the zone. And that'll do it for the first period. Good start by KC. A lot of good saves by Stutzer. The Dragons had their looks. KC took advantage of theirs. Some good passing. Good early goal to set the tone. And another good goal with the puck movement from Dungy to O'Brien on the second goal. We head into the second period. KC up 2-0. No, a sniper must have got Dungy. He just went down. He's back on his feet here to take the face off. Dungy, Hargadine, and it looks like O'Brien maybe on the... No, Owings on the far wing. Got Phillips and Hodgson on D. Face off controlled by Hargadine as he jumped right through the traffic. He's around the last defender. Pushed into the corner, though, I should say. Trying to get around the last defender. Comes all the way back around, looking for a wraparound. Trying to create some space here. Sends a shot, goes off the side of the net. It's kicked out to the point where they clear the zone. Owings, though, with a good back check there. Pokes it away, trying to separate them from the puck. Hodgson with a good back check. He sends it up the sideboards, looking for O'Brien. Trying to chip it ahead to Hargadine. He does. Hargadine's got Owings on the far wing. Hargadine goes around his defender who falls down. Shot from Hargadine high, looking for something over the goalie's shoulder there. Phillips comes down, sends it back into the corner. Keeps the play alive. Phillips over to Owings. Defender falls down, or Hargadine picks it up. He's going to try maybe a wraparound. He'll circle around the net, create a little space. It's poked back into the corner. They'll send it back to the point, up and around. Phillips is over there. He sends it back around the defender, chips it ahead. Comes right back to Phillips. He'll send it ahead again, chips it back into the zone. Dungy skates right through that, picks up the puck. Defender, or the Dragons defender, I should say, didn't have a handle on it. Dungy stepped right through there. Hargadine sends it back into the corner, looking for Dungy. Dungy spins around, backhand pass in the crease, looking for Owings, gets all the way through. Leith tries to pinch down and keep the play alive, but the Dragons come the other direction. Heff and Hargadine back. Hargadine with a good poke check there. Leith follows suit, and he ties up his man. Loose puck, picked up by the Dragons. They try a centering pass. Doesn't get through the traffic, though. Another attempt, blocked by Heff. Doesn't get into the crease. Dungy uses his feet to kick that one into the corner. Heff backhands it ahead, looking for Dungy. Dungy's got Owings ahead, just out of his reach. No icing. They'll play it on. Owings goes to chase after it. Dungy comes to the bench for a line change. Owings centering pass. Nobody there, but Kegler streaks off the bench. Fresh off the bench, Kegler comes in. Brown's just off the bench. Leith is there to bang it ahead, but Dragons maintain possession, rush the other direction. Heff is back. Shot coming from the Dragons. Blocker saved by Stutzer. Rebound comes ahead to Stutzer. They blow it down. Looks like that was a loose puck there. They gave a pretty quick whistle. The puck trickled away from Stutzer, but they had already blown the whistle. Get a face-off here in the Dragon zone with 9:38 remaining in the second period. Loose puck bounced around. The Dragons end up controlling it. Shot coming. Trips through the, I should say, leaks through the crease into the corner. Trickles over there. Stutzer never had to save that one. It just trickled all the way through the crease untouched. Brown comes the other direction. Brown has Busher ahead of him. He sends it ahead to Busher. He gets tripped up, runs into a man. Going to get a penalty here. Probably call that on Busher for a cross check. That's not really a cross check, I guess, but he skated into the man as they was trying to play the puck and took the guy down. So there'll be a penalty on Busher with 9:17 remaining. Face-off will come back down in the KC zone. Mavs will be on the penalty kill. They'll have Phillips and Stevenson on D. Bryant and Wisner at forward. Face-off controlled by the Dragons. They play back to the right D, who chips it ahead, looking for a shot. Wide of the net. Goes behind Stutzer, where Wisner picks it up. Wisner streaks the other direction. He's got O'Brien ahead of him. He just streaks around his defender. Just ahead, though, as O'Brien was half a stride into the zone before Wisner came across the blue line. Offsides will face it off in the neutral zone here. Mavs from the face-off, back to Phillips. Phillips tries to play it up above the boards. It's sent right back in, though, by the Dragons, and that'll be icing. Crossed over the red line, blue line, and Dragons iced it, so we'll head back to the Dragon zone for a face-off. Face-off controlled by KC. They send it back to the point. Phillips sends it down into the corner over to Wisner. Wisner picks it up, circles around, trying to create some space. He evades one defender. He's got O'Brien in the slot, trying to get a centering pass right to O'Brien, and he scores! Great job by Wisner to create some space and evade a defender. Went right up to the backside of the net. O'Brien was in the slot waiting for the pass. One-timer, beat the goalie. That makes it 3-0. I think those two are teammates at shinny hockey in the conference room back at the hotel, so they've got the 1-2 combo going there, keeping up the shinny hockey art here on the ice. That was a great pass there. Close quarters, good pass, one-timer into the net. That makes it 3-0 KC. Just under 9 minutes remaining in the second period. Hargadine comes away with it, makes a move around the defender, and comes right back. Loses the puck though. And they streak the other direction. Hodgson back, shot, and they score. They had a good 2-on-1 break there for the Dragons. Blew through the neutral zone, rushed down, beat Stutzer over the blocker side, high left corner, to make it 3-1. That should bring Hargadine out. Or no, that shouldn't bring Hargadine. Yeah, it should bring Hargadine out of the box there with the power play goal. Mavs will be back at full strength. I should say Busher in the box. Sorry about that. Busher's out of the box. We're back at full strength now. He'll just jump right out on right wing. Busher picks up the puck right after the face-off, comes over the blue line. Long cross, I should say a long pass over to Dungy, trying to get it across the zone there, and he sent it wide in the corner. Hargadine in support there. Dungy over on the far boards, picks it up, back to Hargadine. Hargadine sends it over into the corner, trying to get over to Busher. He does, didn't get a good stick on it, trying to get over to Busher there, but it's picked off by the Dragons. They'll come the other direction. Dragons rush down. Mavs have numbers, though. 4 back. It's dumped into the corner where Dungy is there. Dungy picks up the puck. He gets tied up and goes down in the corner. Busher's there in support. They chip it back over to Hargadine. He'll circle behind his own net. Puts the brakes on, plays it from his knees, gets back up. Chips it ahead. You got Busher. Busher will chase after it. Busher's got Dungy if he can get to the crease. Busher puts the brakes on, buys a little time back there. He's going to try to tuck it around the post. It's poked away at the last second, though. Hargadine's there in the corner. Hargadine picks up the puck after it's tipped up in the air by a Dragons player. Goes back behind their own net. They'll pick it up and try to come around the left side. It comes out a little too far, and Dungy chips it back in. They do eventually chip it back out. Hodgson sends it back through the neutral zone, and they chip it ahead to a streaking winger on the left side. Leith is back. They come through the slot looking for a backhand. The Mavs do a good job to force him outside for no shot. We'll get a penalty here as the player got tripped up, went into the boards. Might be Dungy that gets the call there. He's heading towards the bench. I'm not sure if he's... We'll see who they call it on. Looks like Hargadine. He was going after that puck on the far side. Tripped up the Dragons player, went into the boards hard, so Hargadine goes off. Mavs will be killing a penalty. Down winning 3-1, I should say, at the moment. Just over 7 minutes on the arena clock there. 7:01 is what it says. Mavs will have Heff and Phillips on D. Brown and maybe Kegler on forward. Just double check that when I see. No, maybe Wisner. Looks like Brown and Wisner at forward. Heff and Phillips on D. Minute 30 penalty to kill here. Dragons control the face-off. Centering pass goes right through the circle. Nobody got a stick on it. Dragons pick it up. They try and play it back to the point, but Wisner picks their pocket. Bounces around between his legs. Lost the handle momentarily. Phillips goes back to pick it up. Go back in and try to send it up the boards to Wisner. Loose puck, chipped out by Phillips. Comes back to the point. Doesn't get through the traffic. Phillips collides with the man, sends him down. Loose puck bounces out to Weisner. Weisner's got some room here to get around one more defender. Forced to the outside. Weisner comes across the crease. Just missed the last tuck in. He tried to backhand it and tuck it around the backside of the goalie, but his last move had just pulled it a little too far out for him. Puck comes back to the point where Heff evades one defender. Just a little too far. Comes off his stick, and the Dragons maintain possession in their zone. Or I should say take over possession in their zone. They come the other direction. They circle around. Still offsides. Tried to wait as long as he could, but he chipped it in. They were still offside, so we'll get a face-off here with just over 6 minutes remaining in the second period. .34 seconds remaining on the penalty to Hargadine. Dragons control the face-off. They dump it in. Comes right to the corner there where Leith kicks it off his skates. Picked up by Stevenson. Stevenson sends up the sideboards looking for O'Brien. Stays in. Never comes out of the zone and maintain possession for the Dragons. It's chipped ahead. Loose puck. Good job by Leith there to kick it out before they got a shot on that. O'Brien picks up the puck. He's got Dungy streaking with him. O'Brien runs around one defender. He gets some clearance here. Shot by O'Brien, and he scores! Top right corner, O'Brien beats the goalie, glove side. Short-handed goal with 2 seconds remaining on the penalty to Hargadine. Shorty for O'Brien. That makes it 4-1 KC. He just flat out skated the defenders he was being chased by. Got a little more separation from the last defender. Good hard wrist shot over the goalie's shoulder. Extends the lead to 4-1. 2 more seconds. The Mavs will be back at full strength. Dragons jump over the line. Quick shot there. Turned away by Stevenson and never got through. He blocked it and then sent it into the corner. Good play by Stevenson to keep the play in the corner and prevent the pass. Dragons pick up a loose puck, though, trying to play it back to center. Owings is there in support. Owings and Understall interrupt that. Understall sends it up to Weisner. Weisner streaking ahead. He's got Owings trailing. Weisner over to the corner. Hits the brakes. Evades a defender. Centering pass looking for Understall. Understall shot it wide, but great pass there. Great shot. Just a little bit wide. The Dragons will clear it. They come out through the neutral zone. Leith is back with Stevenson. Weisner with the poke check. Leith with the poke check and Stevenson there to interrupt the play. Mavs do a good job to prevent a shot there. It comes back to the point. Right deep. It's a shot. Doesn't get through the traffic. It's picked up by the Dragons, but they can't get another shot off. Weisner and Leith on the near boards. They chip it ahead, looking for Understall. Weisner will chase after his own chip. He's got some room here. Shot by Weisner, and he gets it through. The goalie had it covered except for a little daylight right there, and Weisner found the spot, shot it right under his arm. Wasn't quite sure if he was going to pass it to Understall, who was streaking, or take the shot. He saw a little daylight right under the arm. That makes it 5-1 KC. About 4.5 minutes remaining in the second period. KC keeps up the pressure. Loose puck picked up by Busher after it bounced around a few people. Busher's got Brown chasing after him. Shot it right into the crease. The goalie covered it up for a rebound. 4:17 remaining. We'll face it off here with Busher, Brown, and Kegler on the forward line. Phillips and Hodgin on D. Loose puck kicked ahead by Brown into the corner, but the Dragons pick it up. They circle around their own net, send it up the sideboards, but it's intercepted by Busher. Good stick there by Busher, but eventually poked away by the Dragons. They streak the other direction, 3-on-2. Hodgin and Phillips are back. Chip pass over to a Dragons player in the slot. Shot doesn't get through. Saved by Stutzer. Rebound comes back into the corner. Brown picks up the loose puck. Brown and Busher break out on the left side. They streak into the neutral zone. Brown's got Busher on the center. He slides it ahead, looking for Busher just out of his reach, though. The Dragons pick it up behind their own net. They'll send it around. Trying to get it out of the zone. Kegler pokes it ahead, though, and keeps the play alive. Backhand pass by Kegler, just out of the reach of Brown and Busher. Dragons the other direction. Hodgin and Phillips are back on D. Dragons forced to the outside. Shot. Saved by Stutzer, kicked off to the side. They pick up the rebound, though, trying to wrap around. Phillips is back there in support. They try to send it back to the point, out of the reach of all their players. It comes back all the way to the Dragon zone. They try to clear it ahead. Brown is there, but he's got to wait. Busher's getting back on side. Kegler kicks it off the skate into the zone. Dragons pick it up, though, and they'll come back to the neutral zone the other direction. They play it around Busher on the sideboards. Kegler gives a whack at it, and they chip it ahead to Phillips. Phillips picks it up, plays it back over to Kegler. Kegler's got Busher and Brown ahead of him. 3-on-2 here. Mavs have numbers. Brown picks up the pass, spins around, plays it off Busher's skate. Back over to Kegler, just out of his reach, though. Cleared out all the way through the neutral zone, where Phillips will chase that down. Phillips back in his own zone, changes direction, sends it up the sideboards to Brown. Brown plays it up the boards over to Busher. Busher's in on sides. He's got O'Brien. Busher goes to the outside. Shot, glove save. Great shot and a great glove save there. They really had him stretched out. That was a good shot by Busher. Goalie went down to the butterfly. Glove save, no rebound. Face it off with 2.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Face off controlled by the Dragons. They chip it back on their own corner. It's poked ahead though. The Mavs keep it alive, and Mullins kicked it into the corner. Heff over there on the far point trying to keep it in. It just trickles past his stick. Does a good job to poke it away from the Dragons player, but the Mavs will reset in the neutral zone. Dungy picks up the loose puck. He plays it back to O'Brien. Mullins holds up on the blue line. Everybody's on side. O'Brien gets through the circles. Shot from O'Brien. Save. Kicks in behind the net. Dungy picks up the clearing attempt before it can get out. He sends it back in. A tip goes behind the net after the shot by Dungy. Loose puck picked up by O'Brien. Chipped away, though, by the Dragons. They'll circle behind their own net, trying to set it up. Dangerous clearing pass through their own crease, but it comes up to a right winger, and he's breaking out. Heff and Leith are back on D. Poke check there by Heff to interrupt that play. Loose puck trickles through, picked up by Dungy, and he'll send it over to the sideboards. Heff picks up the puck in the far corner, trying to send it up to Dungy. Dungy's there. He chips it off the boards and around the defender momentarily, at least clears the zone. Dragons rush right back in, though. They'll dump it back on the corner. Good job by Leith to poke that away, but it comes back to a Dragons player. Tries a centering pass, nobody there. Mullins comes over in support. Heff is there. O'Brien is on the sideboards as well. A couple poke checks there. Mullins sends it up the boards. Doesn't get it out. Oh, he does get it out. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it must have just crossed over the blue line. With 1:05 remaining in the second period, we got a face-off here after the offsides. Face-off controlled by KC. Stevenson sends it up to the point. Poked ahead there by Understall. Understall clears the zone and rushes through the neutral zone. He dumps it ahead for Weisner. Weisner chases it down. Shot wide, goes behind the net. Circles all the way around. Dragons come the other direction. Cross-ice pass in the neutral zone, but not on the stick of the Dragons player, and Weisner's there to poke that away. Sent ahead where Owings will chip it right back to Weisner. Weisner's got Understall. They come over the blue line onside. Owings in support. Weisner coming through the crease. Pass over to Understall, and he gets it in! Understall with his second goal of the season on the pass by Weisner. Just trickled past the goalie's left leg. Understall got a stick on it, and it just slowly crept over the crease. Got it in there. That makes it 6-1 KC. Great goal there by Understall, and the pass from Weisner. Good to see all the teamwork, the puck movement, the one-timers. The Mavs all in the right spot at the right time, doing the right things. Brown jumps through the traffic. He comes into the zone. He plays it around the defender. It's still on a stick. Shot from Brown goes wide right. Busher picks up the loose puck. Busher sets up shop behind the net. He comes around looking for some room to operate here. Trying to decide who to pass to. Sends it back to the point. Just out of the reach, though, of Hodgson. Chips all the way ahead. Leith will have to chase back here. 2-on-1 break. Leith goes hard after the defender, after the winger, I should say. Shot goes wide behind the net. 1 second remaining in the period. Leith picks up the puck and sends it up the boards, and that'll do it. Second period is in the books. 6-1 KC. They'll head into the third period with a 5-goal lead. Do a 15-minute period. I'll reset the clock here and quick team meeting on the KC bench. Let's keep up the pressure going into the third period. Mavs run back. Tap the pads with Stutzer. Wish him luck for the third period here. Keep up the good work. Leith and Phillips on D. Wisner, Dungy, and O'Brien are your forwards. Face-off controlled by the Dragons momentarily. They chip it ahead. They enter the zone onside. Poked away, though, there by Owings. It was not O'Brien. It was Owings in the far wing. Sorry about that. Dungy plays up the sideboards looking for Owings. Owings picks it up. He comes on the right side. He's got Wisner in the slot. Try to get a shot off. Good pass there from Owings to Wisner. Wisner lets it go. Glove save. Great pass there from Owings over to Wisner. Wisner put it on the top right corner, but the goalie had his mitt right there. Blocked it. Rebound comes back to the Mavs. They play it back to Wisner. Wisner, he's got Owings. He plays it over to Dungy. Shot from Dungy goes off the side of the net. Good puck movement there. Going to get a penalty here, it looks like, on KC as they touch it up. Whistle is blown. Not sure if that was Dungy or Wisner. Somebody got tripped up in the corner. Like I took a peek over the bench there. Looks like that's Dungy that went in the box for that one. Like they're running the clock here. I'll score my clock up here in a little bit. But they're running the clock. There's only a 5-goal spread. That's not normal, so I'll score that clock up. There's about 13 minutes remaining on the arena clock. O'Brien rushes into the zone. Shot from O'Brien. Glove save. Good hard shot by O'Brien. Glove save by the Dragons goalie. Looks like they are running the clock, so I'll try to square that up as much as I can. There we go. The Dragons control the face-off and chip it out of the zone. Leith is over there to pinch down on the boards and try to send it back in. Dragons pick it back up, though. Kick it ahead of themselves. Good play there by Leith, though, to keep the play alive. He sends it back into the corner. O'Brien's there in support, but the Dragons try to chip it up and out, but Brown is there to keep it alive on the blue line. Good job by Brown to keep that play alive, but the Dragons eventually chip it away and up through the neutral zone over to the far side where Stevenson picks it up. Stevenson looking for Brown on the far boards. Doesn't get it past the Dragons defender. He picks it up. Shot never gets through the traffic. O'Brien circles behind his own net. Chipped ahead by Leith. Back to O'Brien. Foot race here. We'll see if O'Brien can outskate the defender. He tries to get around him. He's tied up, though. Good back check there by the Dragons defender to make sure that didn't turn into a scoring opportunity, but comes to the neutrals on the other direction. Stevenson back on D. Dragons player tries to get around, doesn't get through. Get a penalty here. Looks like Stevenson will go off. Hooked the Dragons player as he's streaking past him. Prevented a goal, no less, but Stevenson will go off for the hooking penalty with 11:20 remaining. Dragons control the face-off, comes back, shot doesn't get through. Phillips blocks that, goes into the corner. Dragons player chases that down, tries to backhand it through the crease, but it goes behind the net. Wisner's over there in support. Mavs trying to chip it ahead to Hargadine. Wisner goes down. He's going to get a tripping penalty against the Dragons player, I should say, as Wisner got tripped up. That'll even things up. We'll head the other direction after the penalty. We'll play 4-on-4 hockey here for a little bit. Wisner, Heff, Phillips, and Hargadine on the ice for the Mavs. They haven't put the penalty on the board here. It's Kind of interesting with the running clock. Now it's on the board. Play is underway. 35 seconds remaining on the penalty to Stevenson. 4-on-4 for the moment. Heff intercepts that pass in the neutral zone. Jumps right through the other direction. Heff gets laid out on a check there. No call on that one. Let's see if they do. They are going to get a cross check there. Heff came into the zone, got upended. Let's send number 44 off for the Dragons for the checking. Cross check there. Two-man advantage temporarily, but the running clock, by the time they get restarted, that'll only be about 30 seconds of that. Mavs are back at full strength. Hargadine, Weisner on D, O'Brien, Brown, and Dungy at forward. Penalty expired on Stevenson. What they're debating now is should the Mavs be at full strength? They're waiting to have the puck drop and the restart. Then Stevenson can come out of the box. So we'll play with 4. I tell you what, these refs are. It's a two-man advantage now turned into just a 6-second. One of the players comes right back out for the Dragons. That negated the two-man advantage there. Hargadine with the high shot goes into the goalie's mitt. Interesting running clock here. I'm not sure what's going on. Now they've got 2 penalties up there for the Dragons. I think there's only 1 in the box. Not sure who's in charge at the scorer's table, but they're only down 1 for the Dragons, but they've got 2 penalties on the board nevertheless. Puck caroms into the corner after the shot went wide. Dungy tries to keep it in, but it's picked up by the Dragons. They'll chip it back through the neutral zone. Dungy intercepts that, maintains possession of the puck. He sends it over to Brown. Brown's at the top of the circle, tries to get a shot off, fans on it, goes just back behind the net. The Dragons chip it into the corner. One Dragons player overskates it. O'Brien ties him up on the side there. Dungy comes in support, trying to free it up. Got 5 players over there. Dungy comes away with it, though. He's got Brown in the slot. He's got Hargadine. Dungy slides it all the way through. Shot by Brown after the... We'll get a penalty here on somebody. Brown took a crack at it. Sure are whistle happy in this game. They're going to send another... Looks like she said slashing or something. The Dragons player was in the corner continuing to smack one of the Mavs with a stick, she said. So get a penalty here. Probably won't matter. They'll spend 2 minutes talking about it, and the penalty will expire. We'll see. 7 minutes remaining-ish in the third period. 5-on-3 hockey for a bit. 1 player's back out. 5-on-4 hockey now. Dragons come the other direction. Leith is back on D. Tries to poke it away, but the Mavs, the Dragons player, I should say, skates around him. And Busher on the good back check there, pokes it away. Centering pass. Right in the slot, shot turned away by Stutzer. Might have hit the post. I'm not sure. It sounded a little bit like iron over there. Nevertheless, didn't get in, and it's cleared up to Kegler. Kegler's got Understall and Busher in support. He comes over the blue line. Kegler forced the outside. Loose puck comes to Understall. It's poked away at the last second, though. The Dragons pick it up. They'll streak out the other direction. They make a good move and get over the blue line into the neutral zone. Good back check there by Busher. As the Dragons were streaking, had a chance to keep the play onside, but a back check by Busher slowed down the play, which eventually created an offside. So we get a stoppage in play with just over 6 minutes remaining. Rink is way behind schedule. The other teams are waiting to get on the ice. That may be why they're running the clock, even with the 5-goal spread. Maybe just assuming the game's going to go the direction it's going. Trying to get the rink back on schedule. Dragons dump it in the Mavs zone. Phillips is there. Pokes that away to the boards. Owings comes over in support and sends it back up. Could be an icing, but it might be on target. Now just off to the side, so that'll be an icing with about 5.5 minutes remaining in the period. The running clock will let that penalty expire to the Dragons. As soon as the faceoff is dropped, they'll go back to full strength. KC looking to move to 3-0 in the tournament, which will put them in the 1 o'clock championship game tomorrow. Top of the standings, waiting on a game that I think is being played on another sheet of ice here to determine who they're playing. KC jumps over the zone. Pass is picked off, though, attempting to get it to Wisner. It's chipped ahead, though, by the Dragons, but Mullins was there to intercept it. He sends it back into the far corner. Wisner runs that down, tries to get around a man and create some space so he can make a pass, but it's picked off by the Dragons, and they'll come around behind their own net. Owings goes back and ties him up with Mullins in the corner. Loose puck bounces around. Wisner took a swing at it, but it bounced just out of his reach. Comes back to the point for Hodgson. Hodgson sends it down. Good pass over to Mullins. He chips it ahead to Owings, who tries to wrap around. Loose puck right there, and Mullins tries to chip it in. It's covered up by the Dragons goalie. Face off with 4.5 minutes remaining. Mavs from the face-off. They play it back to the point for Stevenson. Stevenson sends it in. A tip. It's a good tip there by the Dragons. If you're a Mavs player, he tipped it trying to prevent it, but it chipped right up into the goalie's mitt. Dangerous little chip there. Shot from the point on Stevenson almost chipped in. We'll do this face-off again. Hargadine, Kegler on the wings. Brown takes the face-off. Loose puck bounces around a bit. No clear winner there. Finally comes back to Hargadine for a moment, but the Dragons pick it up and come the other direction. Stevenson and Dungy back for the Mavs on D. Stevenson forces him into the corner. Shot goes wide behind the net. Dungy picks up the loose puck. Dungy plays it ahead to Hargadine off the boards. Dungy's got Brown with him. 2-on-2 break. Now 3-on-2 with Kegler. Hargadine spins around, buys some time. Tries to play it through the legs of a defender. Stays with it. Circles around, but it's just out of his reach, and it's chipped out by the Dragons. Just over 3 minutes remaining. Puck comes back to Stevenson in the neutral zone. He tries to send it up, doesn't get through. Dragons keep the play alive on the red line. It's chipped ahead, though, to Brown. Brown jumps through the zone. He's got some room here. Brown hits the brakes, trying to get a backhand shot, and he backhands it up and over the crossbar. Good shot by Brown there. Centering pass over from Hargadine looking for Kegler. Doesn't get through the traffic. Hargadine pulls up. Eventually ends up with the puck after he intercepts the pass. Hargadine tried to get through some traffic there. Carries him into the corner. Brown goes back, intercept that pass. Dragons player goes down. Kegler's over there as well. Kegler gives a crack at it. They chip it ahead just out of the neutral zone. Dungy's one man back. Dungy and Stevenson are back. Good poke check there by Dungy to interrupt that play. Centering pass, though. Nobody there. Good block by Stevenson. Doesn't get through. Dungy is back as well, and they chip it ahead. Good attempt there by the Dragons, but it never got through. Long outlet pass looking for Hargadine from Dungy. Picked off there, though, by the Dragons. Kegler comes away with it, though. They jump back in the zone. Brown has the puck. Brown looking to play it over to Kegler. One-timer, just wide. Good attempt there from Brown to Kegler, but he got a stick on it. Just went past the right post. Puck goes into the corner. They try to clear it out. Hargadine plays it off the boards back to himself. Picked off, though, there by the Dragons. They'll come the other direction. Dungy's back on D. One-on-one here break. The Dragons are forced to the outside. Dungy will get a penalty here, I would imagine. Nope, no call. Hacked at it. Played the puck, so they let it go. Mavs come the other direction. Hargadine and Brown break in. Outlet pass there to Brown. Poked away at the last second. Good attempt there. 90 seconds remaining in the game. We'll get a check here as Kegler went in hard and knocked over a Dragons player, and as soon as the Mavs touch it up, they'll blow the whistle dead. But a minute left. They're going to let this go for a little bit. Delayed penalty. 3-on-1 break. Now they blow it dead. That's interesting. It's a delayed penalty. I'm sure the Dragons aren't too happy about that. It's a delayed penalty. They had a 3-on-1 break, and they blew the play dead. Should have let that continue. The refs blew that one. Oh, they called it offsides. That's the ref explaining that there. I thought they were saying that just a touch by a Mavs stick was a change of possession, but they must have had him just barely offsides. 30 seconds remaining. Phillips chips it ahead. No icing. They let him play on. He goes behind the Dragons net. They pick it up and circle around. They'll come the other direction. 2-on-2 breaks. Phillips and Stevenson are back. Stevenson forced them to the outside. Phillips bodies up his man. Shot, though, gets through. 2 saves by Stutzer. Back-to-back saves by Stutzer. Leg pad saves. Understall plays it up and out. Gets it over the blue line. He'll chase after it. Chipped ahead, though, by the Dragons, though. 2 seconds remaining. Stevenson sends it back down, and that'll do it. Great game by the Mavs. Dominating win, 6-1, as they all mobbed their goalie there. Great job by Stutzer. 3rd game of the tournament. Only 4 goals allowed by Stutzer. You can hear him chanting Maxi down there. Maxi, Maxi. Great game by KC. That makes them 3-0. Undefeated in tournament play so far. They'll head into the championship tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Back here at the same rink in Springfield for the championship. Great job by the Mavs. I think that makes it 21 goals for and 4 goals against. Good dominating performance so far in the tournament. We'll see everyone tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the title.